Colorado High School Activities Association Baseball is on Morgan County's B106, B106.com, and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. This afternoon from Riverdale Ridge High School in Thornton, excuse me, it is a Longs Peak League contest between Riverdale Ridge and your Fort Morgan Mustangs. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Brian Nickel. Sorry for the delay. We have been waiting on umpires that had to come from Longmont, and they are here and getting the lineups exchanged at home plate. So hopefully, this was a scheduled 5 o'clock game, of course. They said now it's going to be 5:40. In a couple of minutes, we'll see if they get on the field. Anyway, some of the numbers starting with the Fort Morgan Mustangs, they come in at 5-12, 2-10 in league, averaging 4.25 runs a game and giving up 9. That's in the league. Riverdale Ridge comes in at 11-5, overall 9-2 in league. And they're averaging 9.9 runs per game. This is all in league, and 5.6 points against. Their ERA as a team is 4.02. As for the Mustangs, their team ERA is 7.7. For the Mustangs, as far as batting average goes, they are at 279, and Riverdale Ridge is at 338. Let me get my iPads up and going here, and I will let you know who the pitchers are. For Riverdale Ridge, their starting pitcher is going to be Landon McKenzie. He is 4-1 overall with a 4.25 ERA. Fort Morgan, Miguel Davila is pitching today, and for him, he is 1-1 with a 9.45 ERA. So it looks like we are going to see if they're going to have a national anthem here. It looks like that they will, so we're going to take a break and let them do the national anthem. Then we'll be back with the starting lineups here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Brian Nickelback here at Riverdale Ridge High School. We will get the lineups set up here for you. Starting today for your Fort Morgan Mustangs, Jaden Carrera will lead off playing third base. Charlie Langford bats second at short. Jason Diaz is catching. He'll bat third. Miguel Davila is pitching. He'll bat fourth. Isaiah Ortiz is playing second. He'll bat fifth. Batting sixth is Angel Lopez at center field. Chase Prouty is batting seventh in DH. Braden Hilzer is playing in right field. And JJ Marquez is going to be in left field today for the Mustangs. As the Riverdale Ridge gets warmed up here, the Mustang starting lineup was brought to you by B&B Appliance. With over 30 years of experience, B&B Appliance can help match the appliances to your needs. Stop by at 502 Ensign Street in Fort Morgan. So we are ready to get this going, and Jaden Carrera will lead off for the Mustangs. Batting at 283. Got a wind blowing here today, right out of the southeast. I don't think there's going to be many balls hit out of the park today. The first pitch is brought to you by Buildings by Design. First impressions are important. Buildings by Design will make your vision a reality. Visit buildsbydesign.com. And that first pitch is a ball. So we have a lefty on the mound in Landon McKenzie, and that is going to be a swing and a miss on that fastball. So we will see what the Mustangs can. They are coming in on a 10-game losing streak. And that pitch is going to be, ooh, they're going to call that a strike. Look, it was outside part of the plate. But close enough to be called a strike. About thigh high outside. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter, and that pitch is going to be upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jaden Carrera. And the pitch, and that is going to be check swing foul down the first base line. So the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jaden Carrera. Charlie Langford on deck, Jason Diaz in the hole. As a left-handed McKenzie. And the pitch, and that's going to be in the dirt for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nice eye there by Carrera, not to chase the pitch down in the dirt. And the pitch, and that is going to be a swing and a miss on a low fastball. So out number 1 here in the top of the first. Charlie Langford, excuse me, coming to bat now for the Mustangs. And he is batting at .421. He's going to bunt it up the third baseline. He may beat this out. Nope, he's going to be out. Good try, though. Good hustle down the line by Charlie, but excellent play by the third baseman, Tyler Shaw. So 2 up, 2 down. That will bring up Jason Diaz. Diaz at .292 on the year. And the pitch, and that is going to be low and in for ball 1. See if Diaz can start a rally here for the Mustangs here in the top of the first. And that pitch is going to be in there for a strike. That curveball catches the outside part of the plate. So 2 up, 2 down. 1 ball, 1 strike to Diaz. That is going to be a swing and a miss on a fastball. Diaz not able to catch up on that pitch. And the pitch, and that's going to be chopped foul down the third baseline. Head coach Josh Langford corrals that and gets it back out to McKenzie. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Landon McKenzie, 4.25 ERA, and that ball is going to be popped up out into right field. Looking up, Nick Williams comes down with it for out number 3. So the Mustangs go quietly here in the top of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Riverdale Ridge to come to bat here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Brian Nickelback here at Riverdale Ridge High School as the Mustangs have taken the field in the bottom of the first inning. Riverdale Ridge coming to bat. And it will be Dakota Alber leading off for the Ravens, playing center field. Batting second is Tyler Shaw, third baseman. Third batter is Josh Weber. He is first baseman. Shortstop Landon Brophy bats fourth. Second baseman Caden Trujillo bats fifth. Left fielder Jackson Carbajal bats sixth. Right fielder Nick Williams, bats seventh. Pitcher Landon McKenzie bats eighth, and catcher Colton Lancaster will bat ninth. In the field for the Mustangs, it is Miguel Davila behind the plate, Michael Strange at first, Isaiah Ortiz at second, Jaden Carrera playing third, Charlie Langford at short, J.J. Marquez in left, Angel Lopez in center, and Braden Hilzer in right field. So Dakota Alber. Batting at 400 for the Ravens. And the pitch, and that is going to be in there for a strike. Thigh high on the outside part of the plate. Nice pitch there by Miguel as he gets his sign from Jason Diaz. And the pitch, and that's going to be upstairs, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. So we'll see if the Mustangs can hold the Ravens off the board here in the first. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch, and that is going to be upstairs for ball 2. Alber looked like he wanted to bunt that ball, but it was way too high for that. And the pitch, and that's in the dirt. Skips past Diaz to the backstop. So 3 balls and 1 strike. Diaz got ahead, 1 strike and no balls. Now it's fallen behind, 3 balls and 1 strike. This will be a pitch that Dakota Alber, if he likes it, will probably be hitting away. And that is going to be hit. And that is going to be through to left field. Nice hustle by Langford to try to knock that ball down, but scooted by him out into left field. So that will now bring up Tyler Shaw, batting .404 on the season. As Miguel checks his runner over at first, Dakota Alber takes a pretty good lead. First pitch is in there for a strike. 2-step lead right now for Alber, not too big. He was taking kind of a walking lead there a minute ago, but not much of a lead right now. And that ball is going to be hit out into center field. Angel Lopez comes down with it. Nice catch out there by Angel Lopez for out number 1. So Alber does not tag, as it was not near deep enough. That'll be left-hander Josh Weber, batting .378 on the season for the Ravens. And the runner goes. Diaz with the pitch. Yeah, throw down and not near in time as Alber is going to be safe at second. So runner now in scoring position for the Ravens. That first pitch to Weber was a ball. 1 ball, no strikes, and that's going to be in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. As Miguel looks in to get his sign from Jason Diaz. And the pitch, and that is going to be low. Ball 3, 3 balls, no strikes to the number 3 hitter, Josh Weber. And the pitch, and that's going to be upstairs for ball 4. So the first walk of the game here by Miguel, that will bring up Landon Brophy, the shortstop. He is batting at .405. This team bats at a .338 clip for the batting average for the Ravens. And the pitch, oh, said it hit him, must have grazed him. So now the bases are loaded for Caden Trujillo, batting 5th. Trujillo on the year is batting .383. Corners playing in for the defense on the Mustangs. And the pitch, and that is inside. Yes, Caden Trujillo. sucked his bat back in so he wouldn't get hit. 1 ball, no strikes in the pitch, and that's going to be hit right back up the middle. Langford gets it, steps on it for first, and safe at first, but RBI does come in with Dakota Alber. So now 1-0. Yeah, 1-0. Riverdale Ridge. That's a wild pitch by Diaz. So Josh Weber comes in from third. So 2-0 Riverdale Ridge here in the top of the, or in the bottom of the first inning. Keaton Trio now out at second base. Two balls to Jackson Carbajal. Nice stop there by Diaz. So ball 3 to the number 6 hitter, Jackson Carbajal, batting at .444. Gonna throw back. Yep, turned and throw like he was gonna throw to second, but did not. Wasn't anybody covering the base. So 3 balls, no strikes, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Riverdale Ridge 2, Fort Morgan nothing. That is going to be up and in for ball 4. So we'll bring up the 7th hitter here in the bottom of the first, Nick Williams. Williams on the year batting at .250. That's probably one of the lower batting averages of the starters here this afternoon for Riverdale Ridge. That pitch is going to be in there for a strike. Nice off-speed pitch there by Miguel. Gets ahead in the count. No balls and 1 strike. 2 outs. Riverdale Ridge 2-0 over Fort Morgan. And that ball is going to be hit down to the third baseman. And he thought he'd put the tag on the runner going by, but apparently did not. The umpire out there has made no so on at first. They were trying to see, they were thinking maybe he'd run out of the baseline. But once he thought he had put the tag on, then the ball came out. So Josh Langford's going to go out and have a little chat with the umpire. Third baseman Jaden Carrera thought, I believe, that he was going to be, that the runner going from second base was going to be tagged out. Josh is still out talking to the umpire. So we'll go ahead and give him a single. So now the bases are loaded once again. Now they're going to talk about it. The umpires are going to have a powwow here just out in front of home plate, as Josh Langford's still out at, they're going to call him safe. So Jaden Carrera tried to do the sweep tag as he went by and then ended up dropping the ball. So bases loaded once again. Now Landon McKenzie up at the plate, 8th batter in the lineup. McKenzie's batting at .333, bats right-handed. The bases loaded here in the bottom of the first inning, and that pitch is going to be hit out into right center field. It's going to fall for a hit, and it's going to get by Hilser out in right field. That's going to bring 1 in. That's going to bring all 3 in. So we're going to give him a single And then an error. So now Colton Lancaster as it is now 5-0. As Miguel with the first pitch, then the pitch, and that's going to be popped up off the right side and out of play. So now 5-0 Riverdale Ridge here in bottom of inning number 1. 2 outs. Runner at third. Landon McKenzie with a single, then a 2-base error. And the pitch, and that breaking ball is outside. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that pitch is over the head of the catcher. And Miguel did not come home to cover, so that was a wild pitch for Miguel. So nobody on base now, but the Riverdale Ridge leads 6-0. So 3 balls and 2 strikes to the number 9 hitter, Colton Lancaster. Mustangs will see Riverdale Ridge again on Thursday at home. That ball is going to be popped up. Looks like it'll be playable on the infield. And out will be Colton Lancaster as it was caught on the right side. So the Mustangs will go to inning number 2. In the bottom of the first, we had 6 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and nobody left on. We'll go to the bottom of inning number, or top of inning number 2, excuse me. Riverdale Ridge leads at 6-0 on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Miguel Davila is leading off for the Mustangs here in the top of inning number 2. And he is batting at .317. Junior pitcher here this afternoon for Fort Morgan as he bats in from the right side. 6-0 Riverdale Ridge here in the top of inning number 2. And the pitch, and that ball is going to be popped up back at us, and it's going to go over our head. Well out of play. Hits the pavement. Nobody clunked on the head by that foul ball, so that's a good thing. This game started 40 minutes late today. It was supposed to be a 5 o'clock start. We were finally into the top of inning number 2. We had to wait for the umpires to come from Longmont. And the pitch, and that is going to be hit out to the shortstop. Picks. Brophy throws it over to first for out number number 1. Ground out to the shortstop. 6-3. Isaiah Ortiz batting next for the Fort Morgan Mustangs. And the pitch, and that is going to be low for ball 1. So Ortiz is batting at .267. And the pitch, and that is going to be hit out into center field, out to Dakota Alber, and he comes down with it for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down here in the top of inning number 2 brings up center fielder Angel Lopez. Lopez on the year batting at .216. Bats in from the right side. Playing center field today for Fort Morgan. And that is going to be a swing and a miss on a ball that was low and away. So no balls, 1 strike to junior Angel Lopez. As you can probably hear, we've got a wind blowing right in on us out of the southeast, and that pitch is going to be in there for a strike. Nice breaking ball there by Landon McKenzie. But a decent day other than the wind. It's about 70 degrees. In the pitch, and that is going to be hit to the first baseman. Scooped it over there as Josh Weber for the out. So the Mustangs go again in order. So we'll go to the bottom of inning number 2 here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Brian Nickelback here at Riverdale Ridge High School. The Mustangs on the short end of a 6-0 contest here. As we have a pitching change for the Mustangs, Jaden Carrera has taken the hill. Miguel Davila is now at third. So for Jaden Carrera, as far as his pitching is, he has a 1-4 record, 10.33 ERA. For Miguel, in that 1 inning, Miguel gave up 2 walks, 3 hits, 6 runs. On 27 pitches. So we'll see what Jaden Carrera can do here. He usually has a pretty decent time out on the hill, although he is 1-4 overall. As he looks in to Jason Diaz for the sign and the pitch, and that is going to be fouled straight back. No balls and 1 strike to Dakota Alber as we're back to the top of the first of the lineup. And the pitch, and that is going to be hit fair down the third baseline, and that's going to be extra bases for Dakota Alber. He's going to kick it up. He is going to be in safely with a triple. Is Dakota Alber. That went scooted inside the third baseline and went clear down into the corner before J.J. Marquez could come up with it. So a triple to start off the bottom of inning number 2. That will bring up Tyler Shaw. He was the first out in the bottom of the first. He flied out to Angel Lopez in center. In the pitch, and that breaking ball stays high. For ball 1. Jason Diaz will have to be a wall back here. Don't let anything get by, and that is going to be upstairs once again. 2 balls, no strikes. To Tyler Shaw, third baseman for Riverdale Ridge. Excuse me. That pitch is up and in. 3 balls, no strikes. As Shaw ducked out of the way of that one. So Jaden Carrera with a pitch, and that is going to be a swing and a miss on that fastball. It was up a little bit. Shaw thought he was going to be able to make contact with it. Carrera got it by him, and the pitch, and that is going to be fouled out back behind us. So a full count now on Shaw. As Carrera gets his sign from Diaz, and that's going to be in the dirt for ball 4. So the first two reach here in the bottom of inning number 2 for Riverdale Ridge. And we'll bring up Josh Weber. He walked his first time up. He bats in from the left side. So runners at first and third, nobody out. Here in the bottom of inning number 2, the Ravens lead at 6-0. As Carrera with the pitch. And stealing second is going to be Tyler Swan, no throw. So 2 runners down in scoring position. Tyler Shaw with the walk, Dakota Albert at third with the triple. And Carrera gets his sign from Diaz. Kicks, delivers, and that ball is going to be chopped over the plate, over the mound, and over to first. Out at first is going to be Josh Weber. Nice job there by Charlie Langford. So 1 out here, 7-0 now. Riverdale Ridge, it will bring up Landon Brophy. Hit by a pitch his first time up. In the pitch, and that's going to be in the dirt for ball 1. Nice stop there by Diaz. Keep that in front of him. 7-0 here, Riverdale Ridge. They have not put the run up yet for Riverdale Ridge, but that pitch is going to be up and in. Ball 2, 2 balls, no strikes. Stubbs Gas and Oil, one-stop shopping does exist. Gas, food, and all your travel accessories. And the pitch, and that's going to be hit out into right center field. 2 Hilser comes down with it, and that sacrifice fly does its job. That will be the 8th run for Riverdale Ridge. Sacrifice fly out to right field. So 8-0 now. Riverdale Ridge is with 2 outs here in the bottom of inning number 2. Caden Trujillo, fielder's choice his first time up, swing and a miss. Could not catch up to that fastball from Carrera. So no balls and 1 strike, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of inning number 2, that ball is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Better Electric, covering all electric work from residential to commercial to agricultural. Better does matter. Call 970-521-1030. And Carrera with the pitch, and that breaking ball is inside. So 2 balls and 1 strike to the number 5 hitter as they're going through the lineup for the second time here in the second inning. That is ball 3 as that spike just out in front of home plate, goes over the head of Diaz back to the backstop. So 3 balls, I believe it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Yes, Caden Trujillo bats in. That's going to be high for ball 4. Second walk of the game for the Mustangs. That will bring up Jackson Carbajal. He walked his first time up. See if he wants to take off to second base as Carrera is going to step off the back of the rubber. Not real sure about what Trujillo was going to do. He's going to check him. And the pitch, that's fastball, swing and a miss. Carrera gets ahead in the count, no balls and 1 strike. Yes, Trujillo, not a real big lead. They're going to throw over anyway, but back safely diving in is Trujillo. I think in this situation, Carrera just needs to worry about what's going on at the plate. And going is Trujillo, throw down, and that is going to be late. They thought maybe they'd got him on the foot as his foot was up quite high, but the second base umpire said he got in safely. So Trujillo now in scoring position with 2 outs. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the pitch, and that ball is going to be a nice off-speed pitch for strike 2. So let's see if Mustangs can get out of this inning without any more damage. Cabrera checks his runner out at second. And the pitch, and that's going to be well outside. Too far outside for Carbajal to go after. It's got to be a little bit closer than that if they want to go fishing for anything. But 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Cabrera gets his sign from Diaz. Trujillo gets his lead. And the pitch, and that's going to be looped out over the second baseman. That will bring in a run. So that little Texas leaguer out over the second baseman will bring in run number 9. And that little bloop. So now 9-0 Mustangs, 2 outs. That will bring up Nick Williams. Singled his first time up. So 3 runs here in the inning, and he is going to be hit by the pitch. So that's 2 batters hit here this afternoon for Riverdale Ridge that were hit by 4 Morgan pitchers. Up next will be Landon McKenzie. Singled his first time up. Runners now at first and second. Here in the bottom of the second. Miguel Davila started off the game, gave up 6 runs. As they check the runner out at second, that breaking ball is going to be low. Diaz picked it up off just before it hit the ground. Mustangs will be home Thursday at 4 o'clock to these same Ravens. And the pitch, and that ball is a well-hit ball out to center field. And they're going to send him. Pitches, throws coming in, but it's going to be cut off by Strange. So that will be run number 10 on that scorching single out to center field. So now runners at first and second. Colton Lancaster flied out his first time up. He is 0 for 1. 10-0 Riverdale Ridge. We play in the bottom of inning number 2. Carrera with the pitch, and that's going to be hit out over the, oh, nice job. Nice, excellent catch by Charlie Langford. Went up for that for out number 3. But Riverdale Ridge does some damage here in the bottom of the second. They get 4 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left on. We'll go to the bottom or top of inning number 3. The Mustangs on the short end of the 10-0 score here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Chase Prouty to lead it off here, in the top of inning number 3. That pitch is up for ball 1. Prouty on the year is batting at .268. DHing here this afternoon. Pitch is low and away, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch, and that apparently is going to be upstairs, just a little high for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. That's what Chase does here. If he's going to let a couple go by, you need to get some runners, got to get some scores. And the pitch, and that's going to be in there for a strike. Fastball on the outer part of the plate. So now Chase will be looking for his pitch. 3 balls, 1 strike, and that is going to be inside, ball 4. Nice job by Chase Prouty to entice the walk. Braden Hilser, his first time up. Mustangs finally getting through the lower part of the lineup for the first time here in the top of the 3rd. Right fielder Braden Hilser. And the pitch. And that is going to be on the outside part of the plate, called a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Chase Prouty at first via the walk. 10-0 Ravens here as we play in the top of the 3rd. They're going to throw over, and Chase is going to be picked off. Looked like he was headed to second. But Chase Prouty is picked off. One to 3, so that takes away the base runner and gives the Mustangs out number 1 here in the top of the 3rd. And the pitch, and that is going to be ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to right fielder Braden Hilser, excuse me, and that's going to be fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. On deck is J.J. Marquez. Landon McKenzie, and that's a swing and a miss for out number 2. J.J. on the year is batting at 195. McKenzie with a pitch, and that is in there for a strike. Fastball catches the outside part of the plate. No balls, 1 strike. To sophomore J.J. Marquez, playing in left field today for the Mustangs. That's going to be low and away for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here in the top of the 3rd. And the pitch, and that's going to be fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Landon McKenzie with 32 total pitches so far, 21 strikes, 11 balls. And that is going to be low and away, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to JJ. A few clouds hanging around. Hopefully they will stay away long enough we can get this game in. And that is going to be chopped out to the pitcher. Picks it up, throws to first. For out number 3. So in the top of the 3rd, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of inning number 3. Riverdale Ridge 10, Fort Morgan nothing. Here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Brian Nickelback here at Riverdale Ridge High School. The Ravens up 10-0 here as we go to the bottom of inning number 3. Charlie Langford now on the hill for the Mustangs. 2-3 record, 6.26 ERA. See, we have some numbers here for Jaden Carrera. 26 total pitches, 14 balls, 12 strikes. Gave up 4 runs. 3 hits and 2 walks. He had 1 hit batsman. So Dakota Albert back to the top of the lineup once again. for Riverdale Ridge, and that fastball spiked in front of Diaz. For ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Charlie with the pitch, and that is going to catch the lower part of the strike zone for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike from senior Charlie Langford. And the pitch, and that is going to be a swing and a miss. Albert was not able to catch up on that fastball. So Charlie comes in to pitch. Jaden Carrera goes to short. Charlie gets his sign from Diaz. And the pitch, and it is going to be low and away for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. They have 3 balls. We'll see what we have here. 2 Dakota Albert, a single and a triple. That is going to be fisted out to the second baseman. Up with it, over to first. Nice job over there by Isaiah Ortiz. To get out number 1 here in the bottom of inning number 3. That will bring up Tyler Shaw. Flied out and walked. So nice job by Charlie to get the ground ball from Albert. Tyler's ball is fouled over the right side, not of play. We'll play here in the top of inning, or in the bottom of inning number 3, excuse me. And the pitch, and that is going to be chopped out to Carrera as short. Nice hop over, but a bad throw. And that will send Tyler Swan to second. So an error on the shortstop. As that will get Tyler Swan out to second. Went out. We'll bring up Josh Weber. Walked and grounded out. Bats in from the left side. So Charlie with the sign and the steal, and that is going to be a steal by, I'm not sure that's Weber or a Swan. It is Swan, excuse me. Charlie taking a moment out on the mound. 1 ball and no strikes to the third place hitter, Josh Weber. Ball is fouled out behind us. 1 ball, 1 strike. As Charlie looks in to get his sign from Diaz. Runner over at third is Swan after the steal. Nice job by Diaz to prevent that ball from going to the backstop. But Swan gets on via the error. And the pitch, and that is going to be low and away for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. As Charlie kicks at the mound a little bit. Gets his sign from Diaz, and he is ready, and that is going to be outside for ball 4. So runners now at first and third. Bailey Mechanical, getting your house the right temperature is difficult. Call 970-522-0471 and let Bailey Mechanical go to work for you. Landon Brophy at the plate. Hit by a pitch and a sac fly. As Charlie checks his runner over at first, and he'll probably be taken off. Didn't go that time. That pitch is in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. We'll see if Weber takes off and if Swan heads home. And a pitch, and that is going to be inside. Ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. So the third pitcher here for the Mustangs this afternoon. Miguel Davila started it off, gave up 6 in the bottom of the first. And the pitch. That is in there for a strike. Playing with 1 out here in the bottom of inning number 3. They're trying to get the next batter. He's about halfway to the plate. They're trying to get him back into the where the batter's supposed to stay put. Finally got him back over there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Langford checks his runner over at first, Weber. And that's going to be in the dirt. Weber's going to take off. So that will be a stolen base, excuse me, for Weber. Now 2 in scoring position. And the pitch. And that ball is going to be hit out to the second baseman, Isaiah Ortiz, over to first. That will bring in the RBI. That will be run number 11. So ground out to second baseman. So 11-0 here with 2 outs now here in the bottom of inning number 3. That will bring up Caden Trujillo. Fielder's choice and a walk. Bats in from the right side. And the pitch, and that is a swing and a miss. Nice change up there by Charlie. As he gets ahead in the count, no balls, 1 strike. Riverdale Ridge up 11-0 here in the bottom of inning number 3. And the pitch, and that is going to be upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Trujillo backs out of the box for a minute, now back in. Charlie with the sign, and the delivery, swing and a miss. Another changeup from Charlie. His go-to pitch usually is the fastball, but right now he's been able to get it past Trujillo. Trujillo has been fooled, and that pitch is going to be in the dirt. Diaz keeps it in front of him. I believe we're at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners at third base is Josh Weber. Charlie gets his sign from Diaz. Kicks, throws. That's going to be a little low and outside. Charlie thought he had it. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of inning number 3. Sun's still shining out here. Got a few clouds to the east of us. And the pitch, and that is going to be in the dirt for ball 4. That's 2 walks by Charlie. I believe Miguel had 1. J.D. Carrera had 1. 4 walks in the game so far by Mustang pitchers. But we do have 2 outs here in the bottom of inning number 3. Runners though at first and third. Yes, Charlie checks his runner, going to go over to first, but back in safely is Trujillo. Got to make sure they don't throw that down the right field line, because if they do, that will bring in Weber from third. We'll see if Trujillo is going to take off to second. And the pitch, and is in there for a strike. Once again, Langford gets ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike. To the number 6 hitter, Jackson Carbajal. Walk and a single. And the pitch, and that is inside. Had to back up a little bit, was Carbajal. We'll see what his off-speed pitches have been working pretty good for him here lately. We'll see if he goes to that. As he checks his runners. And the pitch, and that is going to be foul, tipped at the plate. So ahead in the count is Langford. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Bottom of the third, 11-0 Riverdale Ridge. Charlie holds it, and the pitch. And that breaking ball in there for it's called strike 3. So nice job there by Langford. So in that inning, 1 run, 1 error, 2 left on. We'll go to the top of inning number 4. Mustangs down 11-0 here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Top of inning number 4. Leading off for the Mustangs is Jaden Carrera. He is 0 for 1. So Mustangs just now starting back through the second time through their lineup. And the pitch, and then he's going to be fouled back. Missed that first pitch. I'm not sure, it might have been a ball. I didn't catch what the pitch was. I know there's at least 1 strike on him. We're at 69 degrees with a 12-mile-an-hour wind out of the east here at Riverdale Ridge, and that is in there for a strike. Curveball catches the outside part of the plate. I believe it is 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Must have been a little bit too far outside. That's been being called a strike most of the day, but it must have been just a little bit outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Carrera, and that ball is going to be hit out to right field. This looks like it's going to be dropped in foul. So Carrera now playing shortstop as he and Charlie Langford switch positions in the previous inning. And the pitch, and that is going to be up and away. Nice stop there by Colton Lancaster behind the plate for the Ravens today. 3 balls, 2 strikes. We'll see if Carrera can get the walk. And the pitch, and that is going to be a swing and a miss on a pitch out of the zone. So 1 out brings up Charlie Langford. 0 for 1, he grounded out his first time up. As we play in the top of inning number 4. Landon McKenzie still on the hill, and that pitch is going to be outside for ball 1. See McKenzie, 42 total pitches, 26 strikes, 16 balls. And the pitch, and that's going to be hit out to the shortstop. Scoops, throws, in time. Nice job out there by Landon Brophy. As he scooped that ball. 6-3 on the putout. That will bring up Jason Diaz. He is 0 for 1 on a flyout his first time up. Two outs here in the top of inning number 4. In the pitch, and that is going to be chopped foul down the first baseline. So the Mustangs, as I've noted earlier, will see these Ravens again on Thursday, and that pitch is low and in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. In the pitch, and that is going to call that a strike. Okay. As McKenzie looks in, pitch is going to be outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the top of inning number 4. In the pitch, and that is going to be chopped foul. Diaz stays alive with the foul ball. A few clouds around, but nothing threatening. McKenzie with the pitch, and that is going to be smoked down to the third baseman. Nice scoop throw over. Beautiful throw by Tyler Swan. 4 out, number Out 3. So in the top of the fourth, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We'll go to the bottom of inning number 4. The Ravens lead it 11-0 here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. New pitcher for the Mustangs is Isaiah Ortiz. And that will send Charlie back to shortstop. Let's see if we are. Second baseman is. That was close. Had one. They got a ball game going on over behind us, and foul ball just hit off to the left of us a little bit. Trying to see who we've got playing out here. They're changing things around here. We're trying to figure out what they got going. Charlie's still at short, trying to figure out who they got coming in, what they're. Looks like JJ is going to go to center. JJ went to center. Keegan Swetzik is out in left. Center field is going to be JJ Marquez. As they do some maneuvering around here. Second base, I believe, is going to be Jaden Carrera. That's who we're going with right now anyway. Anyway, up for the Riverdale Ridge Ravens, it will be Nick Williams. He is 1 for 1, a single and hit by a pitch. Let's see if we have all the players in the right position now. It looks like everybody's set now. With Isaiah Ortiz now, fourth pitcher for the Mustangs here this afternoon. 11-0 here as we play in the bottom of inning number 4. And the pitch, and that is going to be over the head of Nick Williams for ball 1. As he steps back into the batter's box on the right-hand side. And the pitch, and that's going to be fouled out of play. I'm not sure it didn't land on the other field. So 1 ball and 1 strike. Isaiah Ortiz gets his sign from Diaz. And the pitch, and that's going to be hit to the third baseman, Davila. Up with it, side over. Not a good throw, as that's going to get by, and that'll send Nick Williams to second. Ball is going to get away over at the third base. That is going to be in play, but that will be an error. Ortiz with the pitch. This is ball 1. And the pitch, and that's going to be hit between second and third, but playing short left field will keep the runner from coming in, but the throw in will allow the runner to go to second. So a single for McKenzie. then he will take second on the throw. Umpires doing some changing here. So 11-0 here as we play in the bottom of inning number 4. Runners at second and third. That ball is going to be hit well into left field out of the reach of Keegan Swetsik. And that will bring in 2. Make it 13-0. So up to bat will be, I think we have a double. New batter for the Riverdale Ravens is going to be Jeter MacArthur. And the pitch is low for ball 1. And this is going to be to Jeter MacArthur. That ball is going to get by Diaz for the 14th run. And the pitch, and that ball is going to be hit well over to right field. It's going to be over the head of the right fielder, Braden Hilser. Coming around is going to be Jeter MacArthur as he's going to get in with a triple. So that will bring up, let's see, they're going to have another pinch hitter, and that will be Jace Sanchez. So MacArthur with the triple. And up to bat, as we said, is going to be Jace Sanchez. We got everybody in there now. 14-0 Riverdale Ridge here in the 4th inning. If they get one more, it will be over. And the pitch in there for a strike. Nice pitch there by Isaiah Ortiz. No balls and 1 strike. Gets a sign from Diaz. And the pitch, and that's going to be looped down the right field line, but it's going to be foul. So the Mustangs having a rough day of it here this afternoon. Down 14-0. Isaiah Ortiz with the pitch. That pitch missed somewhere. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Infield is playing in. And the pitch, and that is going to be hit out into center field. That'll be enough for the catch, and then that will bring in Jeter MacArthur from third base, and that will bring this game to an end. And Riverdale Ridge wins it in 4, 15-0. We'll take a minute break and be back with the post-game show here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. The Mustang post-game show is brought to you by Advanced Agri Solutions. Get a full plan of seed, food, and water for your field. Now is the time to begin your planning for next year's growing season. Call Dusty or Roxy at 970-571-2024. Not a good day here for the Mustangs as they fall to Riverdale Ridge by a count of 15-0. Fort Morgan was, according to my unofficial stats, were a no-hit today, had 4 errors, no hits, no runs. Riverdale Ridge had 15 runs, 10 hits, and 4 no errors and 4 left on. Time of the game was 1 hour and 15 minutes. Even after the late start, they got done early as the Mustangs go down by a count of 15-0. The winning pitcher is going to be Landon McKenzie. The losing pitcher is going to be Miguel Davila for the Mustangs. So Mustangs will see this team again on Thursday at 4 o'clock at Legion Field. John Beltran will have that game for you. Mustangs will be home once again on Saturday against Niwot. I believe that is 11 o'clock game on Saturday. But first things first here, the Riverdale Ridge put 6 on the board in the bottom of the first, put 4 in the second, 1 in the third, and then 4 more here in the fourth to get the wind. It is windy, but they did get the win here this afternoon at home against Fort Morgan. For Christy Creighton, our engineer today, back at the studios for us. This is Brian Nickel. Once again, the Fort Morgan Mustangs go down to defeat 15-0 here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.